then take this and go like that. There you go. Yeah, isn't that easier? Right? And then you get like a nice long piece of straight tape, right? Okay.
Watch and listen as a frontline staff person discusses the importance of selecting materials that are age and developmentally appropriate and that encourage youth to explore and be creative. Notice how she requires all staff to use the tools and materials that the youth will use during STEM activities and to test out the activities in advance.
Over the years, we've come to realize which materials are appropriate for which activity. So we use this expression, setting the children up for success. We believe that the youngest of children will look at their projects and they have a sense of, I like this or I don't like this. And they have a sense of, it feels good to me or it doesn't. And having the right materials for them to access is really important for that.
String is flimsy, but it's good for tying things together.
So most of our classes, most of our teachers, they're asking us what materials would be appropriate for a certain type of activity versus another.
I'm gonna have this table come up, stand up. Okay, look through the materials first.
We now have a library of materials that work better, but then we always bring extras and something different, something new.
Let's see.
So really, really, really important. They have to actually sit down and use the exact materials and the tools that the children will be using, down to small scissors, because we need to know that the materials will actually have the appropriate tools. And sometimes we'll actually have them even use their left hand or their not dominant hand to simulate a younger age group. But they go through the actual project themselves. They will try to simulate anything that could go wrong, that might be difficult. I always talk to them about having empathy for the child. You know, imagine yourself really, really being that 10-year-old, that middle schooler, that high schooler.